Now backstage at The Voice. You must be so excited.
I mean, I'm a little bit wired right now because I just lived out my dream, singing Betty Davis Eyes, closing the show, ended on my knees. It was pretty rock and roll. Feel great. I really do.
What are you hoping people are saying at home after listening to that performance?
I mean, I hope people just saw me having a good time. I think it got a little heavy somewhere in the mix, and I was doing these songs with all this emotion and feeling, and I think that's wonderful. But at the same time, like, rock is supposed to make you feel good, and it's supposed to be an experience. So I just really went out there, and I wanted to leave it all on the stage, and I wanted to be like, this is me, this is Betty Davis Eyes, these are my cool pants. So all I got.
You definitely did it. You're such a superstar. You're even wearing the star earrings tonight.
Wow, yes.
Blake actually called you a rock star.
Yeah.
He had a chance to get into the studio with you, so he
Yes.
saw you recording and what it would be like if you were to record an album,
Yeah.
and he called you a rock star.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. And I mean, I got to sing with Blake Shelton, which was like so insane. I was kind of worried. I was like, are our voices going to mix well? What's going to happen here? But we did the Roy Orbison song, You Got It, and it was so fun. His kind of rich texture, tone to his voice, and then my rasp, I feel like it kind of just, it went well, you know? And at rehearsal, he was actually like, I'm such a fan of your voice, I keep forgetting my lines. And I was like, thank you. So it's just cool, you know? He really believes in me, and I love that. It's so fun.
So what was more fun, getting into the studio with him and having him be like, yeah, that's the take, that was amazing, or getting on stage with him and performing? Or is it just always just awesome doing all of it?
I feel like, if I'm being honest, as a true musician and like rock and roll performer, live is always going to win for me. Like, that is like an energy like no other. But then right under it is like being in the studio. So it's pretty close. But recording with Blake was like unforgettable for sure.
Yeah. Is it weird knowing that that was like your last performance on stage or performing here? You've been at this. Yeah. This has been a journey.
Oh my gosh. I mean, truly, you know, the journey starts before the blind auditions. So this has been like kind of under a year, like a year-long process of this show, and the fact that it's over tomorrow night is very surreal. I'm not sure I've entirely like wrapped my mind around that. But I've just been trying to soak up every second, even down to the person who puts in my mic pack, you know, and the person that beats my face and, you know, does my hair. Like, it's all so important. Everybody is so important. Like, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. I wish people could see. It's like this well-oiled machine of just like the sweetest, most hard-working people. It's just it's a really amazing experience.
Yeah, the fashion, the beauty looks, the makeup.
Yeah.
Which has been your favorite look on the show?
Oh man, you know, okay, besides tonight's look, this is probably my favorite, but the big hair for I Want to Know What Love Is, that was insane, and I never wanted that to end. Like, I wanted to keep that look for the rest of my life. I felt like Twisted Sister meets Robert Plant. It was really cool.
How long did that look take?
It took about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah, so it was insane.
So that would be the look that we would see if you were on tour.
Yeah, like, of course, and I want to do, and I was actually just talking about that, but, you know, my mind's already racing, like, when it comes to, like, going out on the road and playing shows, and even if they're smaller venues, figuring out a way to make every show a theme or something special where people feel like it's like you're interactive and it's like you're engaged in the show and the performance. That's going to be like the first thing I start working on, is coming up with ideas for my shows. Okay. So that they have the same experience that you've been seeing on television. That's so important.
Do you have a name for your fans yet?
So I didn't really know how to do that, but I was just being cutesy one night on Twitter, and I said, like, don't forget to vote kittens. I said kittens. That shocked my chin. And so someone was like, oh, Chloe named her fans kittens. So I think it's kittens, which I think is cute. So we'll roll with that. I think Chloe's Kittens is the name.
All right. Well, it's been so great hanging out with you, hanging out backstage.
I'm not ready for it to be over.
A new friend, and of course, a new fan. I'm definitely a fan of your music.
Thank you.
Definitely going to play your music. Of course, when we're on the radio, we'll definitely play one of your records.
Awesome.
We love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.